Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anderson, Indiana. We're inside championship lanes for the 2018 Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Championships. This is a team portion, and we're going to find out just in a little bit of time who's going to win the girls and the boys team state championship. Hello, everyone. I'm Scott Gilmore, and joining me today for the broadcast is former Indiana High School singles state champion and now newly crowned PBA Tour Rookie of the Year, Matt Sanders. And Matt, this is going to be a furious and fast pace as we're going to have both boys and girls going at the same time. So they got to slow things down, but what else do they need to do to try to come out of here with a state championship?
Communication is definitely key. They have to stay in front of their moves, communicate to the next person, and hopefully whoever stays in front of it will probably come out on top.
Now the format's a little bit different than in a singles portion. They're going to be bowling Baker games, which each player is going to get 2 frames per game, and it's going to be a 2-game total pin match. So what's different about Bakers from a team standpoint than singles?
Bakers, you don't have very many opportunities to miss, that's for sure. Singles, you can make it up, but you have to rely on all 5 players during Bakers, so it's a full team competition here.
Well, we can't wait to find out who's going to win both on the boys and girls side. We'll be back with player introductions and who's going to win the state championship right after this short timeout.
Has the jury reached the verdict?
They have, Your Honor.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, Bob Rohrman Subaru has great new car deals. Case dismissed.
Get a sign and drive lease on Subaru Impreza 2.0i for just $219 a month for 42 months with zero do-it inception.
Buy a Subaru and keep Lafayette driving. Bob Rohrman Subaru, 1600 South Creasy Lane, Lafayette.
All right, welcome back to the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Finals here from Anderson, Indiana, inside championship lanes. Built local, buy Subaru, and keep Indiana driving. I want to thank Bob Rohrman Subaru for their contributions for this broadcast to make it a possibility. Scott Gilmore, Matt Sanders here with you. We're on Savage Bowling TV, bringing you all the action of the 2018 state finals. We're right in the midst of team competition. We've already watched one match where Ben Davis defeated Warsaw, and now we're going to have both girls and boys going at the same time. And that will be Portage and Franklin Central, your 2 seed. Portage is your 3. And then Ben Davis, your 4 seed, is taking on Huntington North. Quickly, let's go through the rosters here for the starting rosters for Huntington North. Starting 1 will be Tyler Haney. 2 is Avery Thurston. 3 is Nathan Bueller. 4th is Zach Cochran. And 5th is Brian Harrell. That's your lineup for Huntington North. Now Ben Davis is going to have Dylan Cook lead off. 2 is John Trone. 3 will be Dakari Wadlington. 4 will be Cade Metzka. 5, Nick Bowman. Franklin Central girls, your first bowler, Madison Morello, we saw in the singles portion of this state finals. Maddie Willoughby 2nd, Kara Daughtry 3rd, 4th, Nicole Gines 5th, Chelsea Gines. For Portage, your order, Jordan Chambers bowling first, Julie Creasy 2nd, Michaela Hemden, who we saw in the state finals, Courtney Zolman bowling 3rd, 4th, Jade Keller, and 5th is Michaela Hemden, who we did see in the singles portion of our state championship. All right, we need to obviously reset lane 9.
I think they're working on it.
Yeah.
So we have 2 girls from the singles step ladder in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. And that plate of chocolate chip cookies that Angie Collop here at Championship Lanes was so nice enough. Oh, look at that. Look at our director and producer, Chad Lester, just walks right in front of us and takes one.
Unbelievable.
How's that?
You see this mascot right here?
Yeah.
All up in their huddle and everything. This is awesome.
All right. You ready for this?
I am ready.
Are you ready?
Some more team action.
All right.
Yeah, both women's and men's this
hey,
time.
I'm going to tell you right now.
This should be interesting.
We thank you for watching on Savage Bowling TV.
We're going to do our best.
We're going to do our best that we possibly can to call the action. It's going to be hard to keep up. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to try to keep you scores updated, but this is going to be what I say, not even The Rock. Who else is in that? Is it Vin Diesel, in Fast and the Furious?
Fast and Furious, yeah.
This is basically, I don't know who's Vin or The Rock, but
I don't know.
we're mini-me's of that. Oh, well. Got to keep it entertainment. Here we go. Starting off, Franklin Central left lane comes in with a 8 count.
Light.
And again, that was Madison Morella who was in the singles portion. She's leading off for the girls.
We have Tyler Haney starting on Huntington, and we have Dylan Cook on Ben Davis.
Ben Davis, the higher seeds got lane choice to start on, so Huntington North chose to start on the right lane game 1. Ooh. And here we go, and we're going to go right to Portage. Jordan Chambers is going to bowl.
Good start.
And now Huntington North is going to go, and really, this is almost like the double jump rule in the PBA, Matt, where, you know, Madison leaves a spare attempt, and it's like 3 shots go before she gets to go again.
Wait for the boys to go.
Yep. So, you know, mentally as a bowler, you got to prepare for that. That
It's got to stay there.
the pace of play is going to be much slower than maybe you're accustomed to. So many times you leave a spare, you're going right back up and converting it. So there's going to be some gamesmanship probably along with this format too.
That is true.
One, not the best there. He goes 5-1.
Luckily, like we said before, first frame. Both teams open the first frame.
Strike to lead off for Portage.
Oh, wait, never mind.
And Brooklyn strike there, it looked like, for Julie Creasy.
I thought he already threw this spare over here.
Not yet.
We'll see if he makes it. It is. There you go.
Here's the other thing too. The guy, you know, you get really riled up to start this match. You really got to pace yourself from an adrenaline standpoint too, as well.
For sure.
Coming in high. Boy, that's an unusual cover. The 1-3-5 on lane 7. And now here's John Trone coming in. Oh, and he throws it in the gutter. No harm, no foul really on that on an open.
That is true.
But you got a tough spare when you got to knock them all down again, right? Oh. 1-2.
Tried. Just missed the hip in there.
Strike there for Nathan Bueller for Huntington North. And now the spare attempt for Willoughby here.
Avery.
Oh yeah, excuse me, Avery Thurston. Yeah, we're
Here we go.
yeah.
That was
let's
my
get
bad.
it.
I pointed to that.
Yeah, let's get it lined up here. What frame are we in, right? Just underway here for round number 2 here, the semifinal round for both
Good
the
shot
girls
there.
and boys state championships here, presented by Bob Rohrman Subaru. This action today for the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Finals brought to you by Strike and Spare Family Fun Center in Clarksville. Wishing all the state finalists the best of luck, and Brunswick. Visit them online at bowlwithbrunswick.com. Back-to-back opens for Franklin Central. They need to get on a mark here underway, and now Dakari trying to
They also have back-to-back opens as well.
trying to right the ship here. Comes in just a pinch high and leaves a 4-pin. From a fan's perspective, I mean, you blink and you've missed 2 shots, right?
That's for sure. you will miss some of the action if you're not paying attention.
We'll cover it the best we can. We're going to let the live stream do a lot of the work for us here.
Still in frames, Huntington North.
Good spare there from Nathan Bueller.
You even have E.J. Tackett's dad coaching over there, Mr. Ed Tackett.
That's who I thought that was.
That's who was over there. Give him a little shout out.
Yeah. What a great father figure for EJ. His dad's a tremendous guy. Really one of the best moments in professional bowling is when EJ won the world championship and ran back and hugged his dad. And really a great moment, I thought, on TV.
Definitely, that was awesome.
Really showed the soft side between EJ and his father, and you could see the tears in his dad's eye. And just a great moment in professional bowling, in my opinion. Oh, little trip.
Here we go. You see Ben Davis is 0 for 3 already. They haven't filled a frame yet. Huntington North's already taking a pretty big lead here.
Another strike for Portage. That's double spare double, and they have put a world of hurt on Franklin Central to start this out. Already up 31. Well, big strike there, Brooklyn strike for Cade Metzger for Ben Davis just to stop the bleeding.
He needed that one.
Now they need their anchor man to come through, Mr. Nick Bowman. Calm the troops down, throw a double, say, okay guys, listen. Relax. Focus on your shot. Don't worry about the score right now. Just make good pitches. I don't know who we're waiting on here. Now we got the girls back up for Portage, their leadoff bowler. And she throws another strike. That's Jordan Chambers, and she's 2 for 2 in this contest. More action going along. Here's Franklin Central coming up high with a 6-10, and now Nick Bowman, a big shot. You hate to say a crucial shot here already in this contest, but he's got to right the ship and get his team going, and it comes in high.
Almost tripped out the 4-pin.
Left a wobbly 4, you're right. Now Portage with a 3-bagger working. Comes in, and a late trip of the 10. Courtney Zolman, and boy, they are
putting it to him right now.
They put a whooping on the boys right now, wouldn't they?
They are.
Oh, good spare there. Back-to-back marks for Franklin Central, but they need strikes. And Nick Bowman with the spare.
Got a couple frames there. That's what they needed.
Down 36 early, though.
Yep.
And another strike for Portage. That's Courtney Zolman, and boy, you hate to say, but this could be over right away.
It definitely could.
There's a gutter for Huntington North.
Is he on a strike?
Was that Brian Harrell, their anchor bowler, throwing a gutter? No, it's their leadoff bowler, excuse me, Tyler Haney.
This is where you want to throw a good shot right here.
Yeah, now if you're Dylan Cook,
put a little pressure on him.
Make this spare even tougher. It looks good. Wow, I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too. It was pretty close.
Boy, based on his last shot, it hooked up through the face and got the Greek Church, left the Greek Church. I thought that was a good-looking shot. Now here's Portage again, working on a 4-bagger. Oh, comes in high. And that was Jade Keller, and a little bit of an opening here for Franklin Central.
He almost did it better again.
And he gets an 8 count. So a tough frame there for Tyler Haney and Huntington North. And another spare for Madison Morello. She's bowled good today. Obviously made it to the TV show in the singles portion. And now a big spare here for Dylan Cook. Oh my goodness, and he throws it in the gutter. That's a mental mistake there. Almost. She gave it a run.
I thought she might have had that.
She gave it a run. And a nice follow-up shot there on the 7th frame by Avery Thurston after the open frame in the 6th. And now here's Franklin Central, left lane on lane 7. Comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10. Now here's John Trone, and he's got to get something going for Ben Davis. Oh, what a break, and he trips the 3-10. My, oh my, what a break. Can they build on that? And Michaela, that name's familiar. Michaela Hemden strikes in the first ball in the 10th, and right now Portage can shoot 240.
Big lead after this first game.
Ooh, a split there for Huntington North, and as you can see, the pace is fast and furious. What do you think so far,
it's
Matt?
Starting to get even better. Starting to get even better.
As you get late into these frames, what's going through your mind as a player?
There's a lot of pressure. You've got to stay calm. I know it's hard to just say that and do it, but that's what you have to do. You have to stay level-headed, keep your composure, and just keep making shots.
Well, we'll try to call important shots. Here's a nice shot there from Dakari.
He made a lot of good shots last round.
Yeah. It was surprised to see him miss that 4-pin early in this match. And now Michaela again, still a solid game, at least 230. And an open frame in the 8th. And really, right now, Ben Davis is right back in this match. They could actually take the lead with a strike here in the 9th.
You're right.
Kate's been bowling well all day. That looks good. Oh, what a shot.
Now they got their fans back in it again, too.
Yeah,
See if Nick can finish it off.
they're back to being rowdy, right?
Momentum swing.
All right, 9th frame brought to you by Trophy House. Make your event stand out even more with a trophy from the Trophy House, the proud supplier of Indiana High School Bowling Awards and 900 Global. Performance for your game at 900global.com. And also, we want to give a big shout out to Bob Rohrman Subaru, built local, buy Subaru, and keep Indiana driving with their contributions. That's why you're watching live action of the 2018 Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. Nick Bowman, 10th frame. 3-bagger. Oh, that's why he's there, Matt. That's why he's there.
That is. Great shot there.
What a run.
Just like we said, that momentum.
Well, look here now. Portage now has to sit and wait for Franklin Central to finish their game. What does that do for you?
Try not to think about that. You're going to notice that, but they were huddled up here a second ago. I'd be huddling up, not watching what they're doing, and just probably getting over to the other lane, getting ready to start over again.
Okay, now here's Huntington North stepping up in the 10th. This is Brian Harrell, their anchor bowler, left-hander. Comes in high, almost crosses over, leaves a 4-pin. What are you doing if you're Coach Tackett now? What are you telling your guys after Ben Davis has put 4 strikes in a row on the board?
Fill frames, finish this game, and they'll either make a move, do what they need to do for next game.
Oh, 4 count.
Through the middle.
Right through the middle. Not only is that going to be probably an open frame, but horrific count on the first ball. Unfortunate shot there for their anchor bowler, Chelsea. It is makeable. All right, comes in light, leaves the 2-8. Spare here. And they can pull out a respectable game here. Could shoot 178 with the spare. Who would have thought? This is good. Oh, hooked a little bit more. Oh,
man.
Wow, a lot going on down lane there. She gets 4 of the 5, or excuse me, 5 of the 6. Finishes with 150. Portage with 232. 178. Who would have thought Ben Davis?
Make that comeback.
Yes.
Huntington was up after those first 2 or 3 frames.
And a 9 count there for Huntington North. They shoot 160, so an 18-pin lead for Ben Davis. A big 82-pin lead for Portage over Franklin Central. They'll flip-flop lanes and bowl 1 more game, and after 2, we'll take the totals and determine who will advance to the championship match here to take on number 1 seeds Michigan City for the girls and number 1 seed for the boys, Maryville. All right. Here we go.
Any lineup changes? Like we're going back into it?
Portage isn't making any change. Now, I don't know if Huntington North will. I would assume Portage would not make a change whatsoever. Madison's still leading off 4 Franklin Central, and
Great
she
shot,
strikes. Nice ball.
Great shot.
I'd like to see Franklin Central get off to a good start here and
That
make
would
things
be.
a little interesting. No change for Ben Davis.
Uh-oh, that fell straight out of his hand.
That was kind of a weird
I
looking.
have to say I've had that happen plenty of times.
Yeah, just lose it
Yep.
right into the foul line.
Fall straight off your hand into the lane.
Almost relax the hand too much, right?
Yep.
Good spare there for Huntington North. Oh, you know, I wish they had this kind of stuff when I was in high school. We didn't have any competitions and stuff like this. I think this is great for the sport. It's great to get young kids involved. You know, it's an opportunity to be, you know, part of something big, win a state championship, and you know, back in the day, you're going to get letter. You used to be able to letter, but of course now you're not IHSAA. But I know they're striving for those
still
for
a
that.
club.
And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But the sport is growing in the high school levels, and I think that's a great thing.
It is. It'd be awesome to see it sanctioned someday.
Would love to see more youth as far as in the entry-level programs. When I was a kid, it was the Bantams and so forth, like the 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, and then you had your young, you know, a little bit older players that were in the high school range or just younger than that. I'd like to see those, the real younger groups, you know, that went to soccer and baseball come back to bowling.
Yep.
Obviously the proprietors have to figure out what they need to do to shorten the seasons or whatever, but you'd love to see more youth involved in the sport.
There's so many high school kids. It's unbelievable. Hopefully they all keep bowling. That would be great, because the amount of high school bowlers we have and the teams that keep getting bigger and bigger, and I mean, not just Indiana, throughout the country.
Oh my, a backdoor strike for Kara Daugherty. Daugherty. Not how you write it up, but it's great to get it. Spare there for John Trone for Ben Davis. And right, they just got. This is going to be the match to watch, because you got an opening, so you're only down to a 7-pin match here between the boys.
Spare. Trying to get pumped up, trying to get something going for this next game.
Here's a big shot for Franklin Central. Oh, and it comes in light, leaves a washout. That would have been a huge double there for Franklin Central as Portage opened in the second. Boy, Dakari's bowled good, hasn't he?
He sent that one wide, and it came back. That was he's got a really good look. He's been throwing it well, but he's bowled really well today.
That ball's wide for Huntington North. Comes in light, fortunate just to leave the 2-pin. That was Zach Cochran for Huntington North, and now Cade Metzka for Ben Davis. Oh my goodness,
No.
Matt, he throws it in the gutter. To the kid that bowled so well in that clutch shot in the ninth frame last game, yeah. Spare for Huntington North. That is 2 gutter balls for Ben Davis on the right lane. Coming in with an 18-pin lead. They pretty much, if Cade opens here, they've given it all back already through 4 frames. And they have. I don't know if nerves are setting in.
I don't know.
You're supposed to know.
I mean, try not to let that affect me too much nowadays. It's hard not to. That was a great shot.
Yes, Huntington North right back in this contest. They actually have a 6-pin lead.
Is that Brian Harrell? Is that who that was? Anchor?
Yes, he's bowled well. Now Portage looking as Michaela looking to cover the spare here in the 5th frame. Back-to-back opens for Franklin Central, and big shot for Nick Bowman. Really surprised that they haven't moved Dakari down 1 slot. and get Nicholas and Dakari back to back in some, either put him first or fourth.
That's a very good point.
Ooh, fortunate break there for Huntington North. Breaks up the split. Now, here is Madison with another strike. She's bowled good this match. Now Tyler Smith back in the leadoff spot for Ben Davis. Oh, that's what it's all about right there, Matt. Struggles, Bowman throws a strike, they bring him back in the lineup, and he gets a strike. Pretty much the girls' match has been decided. It's down to the boys right now. Back to a 4-pin lead for
Neither
Ben
team
Davis.
Giving up right now.
Yes. About an 80-pin lead for Portage over Franklin Central. Here's a big shot for Ben Davis. John Trone. Oh my goodness.
That was a great shot.
It's so neat to see kids bowl under pressure and perform well. Let's see if Huntington North can return the favor. Wow, and they do. This young man here for Huntington North, Nathan Bueller, has bowled really well. Boy, we got a 4-pin game. Excuse me, 14-pin lead for Ben Davis here in the 8th frame. Dakari.
Take that. Gotta take it.
Yep. Here we go, Huntington North. Trying to cut back into that deficit. Needing to strike. Oh, he got it right. Oh, and he leaves the 1-2. Now here's a big shot for Cade Metzka. This could, not saying seal it, but boy, this would really, Gutter 8 come back with an absolute beautiful shot in the 9th. Must make here for Huntington North. And Mr. Tackett's got a good program up here at Huntington North.
Definitely.
They've had a lot of success here in the last couple of years, and we're not done seeing Huntington North make their way back. The man has a lot of knowledge about the game and obviously has turned out 2 good young players in EJ and Zach. And here's Nick Bowman in the 10th. That's it.
They really finished both of those games strong. Really strong.
Yes. Those last 4 or 5 shots, outside of Dakari's, Brooke, those last 3 or 4 shots have been really, really good for Ben Davis. Now can they take that momentum into the championship match? So pretty much our finals have been determined. We're just waiting on the final scores, but we're going to have Ben Davis advance to bowl against Maryville for the state championship on the boys' side, and Portage is going to advance over Franklin Central to take on Michigan City on the girls' side. Nice shot there. I like the never quit attitude. It's what makes this so much fun to watch and broadcast. Seeing these young boys and girls perform at a high level with a lot at stake. I'm sure you still think highly of that state title you got, right?
Yeah, especially when you're a senior. That's your last chance. That's what you're aiming for.
I don't know how you feel about, my feeling as I've gotten older, it's, when you win a title that has some money with it, you know, the money's gone after a certain period of time, but the championship, the title never goes
The
away.
name is always on it.
It's what I've always told young kids. It's about the title. The money or whatever is gone after a certain point, more than likely, but you always have the state champ or the state title, the Masters title, whatever that may be that you win. Boy, what an impressive comeback there for Ben Davis in that game. They're going to reel off right now. What do they got? 7 in a row. Nice game there. The crowd's on every little.
They want everyone.
234. So they shoot 412. Portage is going to strike out here possibly for 219. Oh, they're going to shoot 2-0 this game.
2 solid games for Portage.
Huntington North struggled that first game, but it's kind of interesting. Ben Davis struggled on the left lane, bowled great on the right lane. Huntington North struggled on the right lane, bowled good on the left lane.
You're right.
Kind of an unusual occurrence to happen there in bowling. 209, they shoot 369. So Ben Davis defeats Huntington North 412 to 369. They'll advance to take on Maryville for the state championship. Portage finishes with a 154. They shoot a 386. Franklin Central will shoot a 156. They finish with a 306. So here's your finals for the Indiana High School Bowling State Championships team event, brought to you by Bob Rohrman Subaru. Ben Davis, Maryville on the men's side, boys side, Portage, Michigan City on the girls. We'll be back with the state title and player and team introductions when we come back after this short timeout.
Has the jury reached the verdict?
They have, Your Honor.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, Bob Rohrman Subaru has great new car deals. Case dismissed.
Lisa 2018 Subaru Outback 2.5i for just $259 a month for 36 months with $1759 due at inception.
Buy a Subaru and keep Lafayette driving. Bob Rohrman Subaru, 1600 South Tracy Lane, Lafayette.
All right, welcome back to the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. And we're getting ready to start the championship matches for both the girls and the boys. But before we get the matches underway, let's send it laneside to our MC of the day, Mr. Ski Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for our championship matches today, we need the following 2 teams for the girls to come up and compete for the title of state champion. Portage taking on Michigan City. Come on up, ladies. Come on up. And for the gentlemen today, and one of those moments. And for the gentlemen, it's going to be Ben Davis taking on Maryville. Scott, back to you. It's going to be a great match.
All right, there's your championship teams. Ben Davis against Maryville, and then we have Michigan City against Portage. Let's get your quick lineups here for both the boys and the girls. For Ben Davis, leading off will be Dylan Cook. Second, John Trone. Third, Dakari Wadlington. Fourth, Cade Metzka. Fifth, Nick Bowman. For your Maryville boys, as I get these wrapped up here, leading off will be Brian Zobsack. 2, Michael Lawston. 3, Armand Peloza. 4th, Timothy Hughes. 5th, Cameron Woods. And for the girls, for Portage, same lineup: Jordan Chambers, Julie Creasy, Courtney Zolman, Jade Keller, and Michaela Hemden. And for the girls, Cassell Pavlak, we have Cheyenne Elam, Jessica Delgado, Hannah Baltzel, and Megan Grams. that is your lineups for both. We're going to cover the action as best we can, Matt, right?
That's for sure. We're going to try to do it all again. This is it. This is the championship match.
We're just about, 35, 40 minutes away from crowning our state champions for 2018 at the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Finals. Built local, buy Subaru, and keep Indiana driving. All right, we got Portage with a 3 count in the first ball and Michigan City with a 9 count. And now here's John Trone. Ben Davis working on a strike. First frame brought to you by Huntington University. Wishing good luck to all the bowlers and teams participating in the Indiana State Finals. For more information, visit huntington.edu. And Storm, the Bowlers Company. Check out the new drive at stormbowling.com.
Quick double by Ben Davis.
Great start. Now you really have to keep the emotions in check because really now everything's at stake right now. You've made it this far if you're Ben Davis. Who should be looser at this point, you think?
Ben Davis, for sure. They had 2 great finishes to their last round, so they started with that quick double. I wouldn't doubt if they throw a few more here and put it on Merrillville real quick.
All right, open for Michigan City. Spare for Portage. And on the left lane is Julie Creasy, who strikes for Portage. And now Dakari Wadlington coming up for Ben Davis here, working on a double. Now Ben Davis getting a little bit of a lead in the match from not only the score, but bowler order. Oh, good break, trips out the 10. This leaves the 4-7. And now here is Cheyenne Elam, who comes in, misses a head pin, leaves a 1-2-4. Boy, we've seen a lot of that.
Oh, he thought he had it.
That was Michael Austin for Merrillville. Good strike there from Courtney Zolman. We'll go through the lineups as best we can. We appreciate you watching here on Savage Bowling TV and IndianaGoBowling.com on part of the Indiana High School Bowling website. Down to our final match here for the day between both Ben Davis and Merrillville. And boy,
they got to shake that off. They had that quick double. They got to forget about it.
I'll be honest, Matt. I don't know how you bowl or how you would attack, but why not throw something plastic, hard, and straight at that? Why hook that?
I don't know. They must have seen something earlier. It may have been how he's been throwing it all day, but usually I'd be throwing straight at that.
You know, you just make it such a much higher. Your room for error is so much smaller, you know, I think, because you're not putting all this lane into play of what the ball's going to do down lane. Cade Metzger with the strike. It's obviously who's here. Ben Davis has a huge crowd involved.
They are here. They're here. They're loud.
Right. Boy,
I took a shot from Michigan City.
Oh, Merrillville coming up through the nose there is their Armand Pelosa. He is now going to have to try to make the 3-6-10 for their first mark of the match. Now Nick Bowman looking to double here after they're open in the third, but the strike from Cade Metzger. Oh, nice shot there from Nick. Takes out the 9-pin. Portage doubled, then open in the fourth, Matt. Now Michigan City looking to cut into that lead. And they come in light and leave the 2-10 split. And another open from Merrillville. Not the start you're wanting here for the state championship.
Definitely not, but you never know.
Well, here's
Still
Michaela.
A lot of frames left.
Yes. Michaela with the strike in the fifth. Again, Portage bowls fast, right?
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
they did that the last round, too.
They're ready to go. Now, it's, you know, their format for today is girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy. So that kind of keeps both pairs at the same kind of pace. And that way, it also helps our producer, Chad, over here to my left, switch back and forth cameras. Here's a big spare attempt for Michigan City. And that was Hannah Baltzel who misses the 2-10 split. And now Maryville looking to get back on it. Oh my, that
really
was
bad break.
pocket 7-10 would have been devastating there. I'm trying to figure out what happened to the there's the mascot for Do you think we can get an interview with the mascot before this day's
I
over?
don't think I had that when I was in high school. We didn't have any mascots here.
Tyler Smith with the spare there for Ben Davis. Now who do we have here now coming up for Michigan City, their anchor bowler?
Good shot.
Good shot there
Pumped up.
from Megan Grams. Big shot there,
Definitely.
Matt, for Michigan City. What makes it so hard, too, is the girls have their names on the back, but they all have long hair. Oh, another open for Maryville. I tell you right now, if I'm Maryville, I'm taking a timeout, and I'm regrouping the troops, right? Saying, listen, guys, no long faces. Let's go. There's a lot can
It's
happen.
all pins too. You gotta keep going. There's no changing things up unless they're just throwing the game away. You have to keep going.
Oh, and split there for John Trone. Well, there's another game left.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That's what I'm
not done
saying.
after one game.
You can't just throw this game away. You've got to figure it out right now. This is it.
4-7 there for Michigan City in the sixth. Portage has a spare in the sixth. And we have another split for Maryville. Julie Creasy here on the left lane gets a strike.
See how quickly they get back up there again.
And now Michigan City, they need to get a mark here. Right after Ben Davis gives you an opening, you know, Maryville just can't get a break right now. Good spare there for Michigan City. Well, Maryville has yet to get a mark through 5 frames. Now they got to start going. Regroup here. 3-9 on the left lane for Portage. Dakari with the 10-pin going Brooklyn. So this is your first experience with the team competition part. What do you think of this? This is crazy, isn't it?
This is crazy.
You remember this?
I've never been behind the scenes watching it. I remember being part of it. Now it's a little different watching it.
Finally, a mark for Maryville in the 6th frame with a great strike there from their leadoff bowler, Brian Zobsak. Oh, Dakari misses the
They get a
10.
couple more of those, and Maryville can start throwing some strikes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give up.
Good spare there from Michigan City. Cheyenne Elam. Oh my goodness, a gutter for Maryville and for Michael Austin, and my. Well, you just got to feel for him right now.
Yeah. Thought maybe they had a little opening right there to get something going.
I just can't believe the number of gutter balls we've seen today. I mean, in your opinion, what's causing that? Nerves? Yeah.
Has to be nerves. Probably fast feet.
I'll be honest with you, I'd be so far away from the gutter.
At that point,
hey,
probably.
boys, I'm going to 5th arrow. Oh, come on, Austin.
Oh, made a decent shot on that second.
Good pitch there on the follow-up, though. Portage with another strike or spare in the 9th. Michigan City, get 2 pins here. Don't lose count. That's critical when you're talking total pin matches.
It is.
Here's Nick Bowman. What a shot. Boy, he's got a little bit more room than he thought out there, didn't he? He let go of that and was
Didn't think
doing
he
the
liked it
old
off his hand.
steering wheel, right? He was telling wheel, ball, wheel. All right, come on, Maryville. Let's see if we can't get something going here. Armand Pelosa here in the 8th. Oh, solid 10-pin. Good pitch, though. We're not rooting for anyone in particular. We just like to see some good close bowling here. Michaela with another good shot, comes in a little high, leaves a 3-pin. She can spare strike for 186. Michigan City can strike out for 150 or for 182. So this is pretty close on the girls' side.
On the girls' side. Right now, there's a mark.
There's a mark.
There's a mark.
If you're Maryville, you just want to say, hey, let's fill frames the rest of the way out, and let's see what happens. Big shot here for Nick Bowman, though. He can really give Ben Davis a sizable lead after game 1. Nice shot there from Hannah Baltzel. Now in the 10th frame, they're going to lean on their anchor bowler, Megan Grams. Oh, another good shot for Maryville. They're going to build on. That's 2 or 3 good shots in a row for them. Good spare there from Michaela. She's bowled quite a bit today.
I was about to say, I feel like she's been bowling all day.
I know.
I don't think she's stopped.
Well, she's almost ready to take over our job here behind the booth. She's been on TV so long today. Oh, great shot there from Nick. Curious to know what ball he's throwing, but boy, it's rolling good.
I think it's a Fierce Phobia colors, like red and blue.
Another strike for Michigan City, and Matt, they're right back in this with another one.
A lot of excitement on the girls' side right now.
Right. Good spare there for Maryville. Now fill out the 10th frame, and you never know. Good strike there from Michaela Hemden. .188 for Michigan City, or for Portage, game 1. 196 for Ben Davis. And boy, Ben Davis has done a great job all day filling 8th, 9th, and 10th frames.
Yes, they have. That's what, 3 games in a row now. That's they've thrown a lot of strikes in a row to end their games.
Michigan City leaves a 7-pin there on a great shot from Megan. Good strike there for Maryville's anchor bowler.
They really need
Cameron Woods. We almost need a bigger counter here, don't we? We got a lot of papers up here, don't we?
We have a lot of rosters, a lot of sheets going on right now.
So 170 for Michigan City, so just an 18-pin game. And a 10-pin for Maryville and Cameron Woods. Ben Davis with 196, 129 with the spare here for Maryville. So they got a lot of work to do, Matt, next game.
Made a few spares in the game, though. So that's a good sign.
All right. We're going to get ready to game 2. We're going to take a short timeout. We're going to show the Mental Attitude Award winners with Ski Anderson after the short break, and then we'll finish out match number 2 right after this.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
They have, Your Honor.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, Bob Rohrman Subaru has great new car deals. Case dismissed.
Lisa 2018 Subaru Outback 2.5i for just $259 a month for 36 months with $1759 due at inception.
Buy a Subaru and keep Lafayette driving. Bob Rohrman Subaru, 1600 South Creasy Lane, Lafayette.
Some individual recognition as well. Each coach with a team in the state finals has been eligible to nominate one player from his or her team for the Mental Attitude Award. All student athletes must meet the following criteria to be eligible for that award. They must excel in their mental attitude, their scholarship, leadership, and their athletic ability. The award is open to all senior class members who meet that criteria. We had a committee of appointed by the commissioner Mr. Kunkel here, who cut the field down to 3 boys and 3 girls from those submitted. And during the qualifying rounds today, the committee went around the center and took note of how those individuals who had been nominated for this award held themselves, helped their teams, and performed during the day today, during the stepladder competitions earlier, and as we've gone so far today. So, without any further ado, we would like to announce those 2 Mental Attitude Award winners, and we ask that when we call her name and his name, that each of you come up, receive your award from Steve, and we'll take some photographs up here as well. First up, for the ladies, from Huntington North, it's Carly Kenichi. Our committee was walking around all day and took note. And there's Carly. Now for the gentleman from Anderson, Charlie Collop. I think Charlie's way down at the other end. He's got a long way to go to pick up his plaque here. These are very well deserved, well earned. Both Carly and Charlie doing a fabulous job being leaders on their team and in their schools, I'm sure. Here he comes. Here's Charlie. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, your 2018 Indiana High School Bowling State Finals Mental Attitude Award winners, Nick, Carly, and Charlie. Oh, well. You're more important over there. They don't need my picture. Scott, back to you.
All right, thanks, Ski, for the Mental Attitude Award winners, and congratulations to the young man or young girl and boy for their win on that prestigious award for high school bowling. And here we are, game number 2, final match for the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Finals, the team portion. After game number 1, Ben Davis leads Maryville 196 to 129. Portage leads Michigan City 188 to 170. It's going to be real interesting to see, Matt, if Maryville makes some lineup changes here.
Definitely, they need to do something. They have a big deficit going into this game, and they made some spares in the game, so we'll see how they start off the second game here.
Cassell Pavlak there for Michigan City, and they got some. They're right there, right? They're just a mark and a half away. You know, a double from right back into this match, or even taking the lead. So here's Tyler Smith for Ben Davis leading off.
Oh, almost took it out.
Boy, you could just see the confidence growing for Ben Davis, can't you?
Yeah.
They are very confident.
And their fans are back here. They want every strike. They want to take it home right now. See if Maryville has anything to say about it. It's a start.
Good strike there for Brian Sobzak. I hope I pronounced that right, and I apologize to the family if I haven't. But we didn't get a chance to go over names before we started. Good spare there for Michigan City. And if you're Ben Davis, you're like, okay, good shots, make spares.
Keep everything in front of you. Take your time.
Make Maryville throw
good
strikes.
Shots.
Lots of strikes,
Sounds
right?
simple, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's not.
It's not.
No. A lot of pressure, too, at stake. There we go.
Here we go.
But you know what?
I want to see a match.
Absolutely. But you know, they're not the number 1 seed for nothing. They bowled good all day today.
You got a good point.
Nice strike there, though, by Michael Austin for Maryville. And now let's see what happens here for John Trone. Comes in high, fortunate to leave just the 2-6 or 3-6, excuse me.
Oh.
Ooh. The 4-5-7. Poor Portage now.
They get this one. Let's say if they got that one, they could really be onto something.
And boy, that's the one spare you don't want to shoot at.
We went over that earlier.
Well,
she knows how to do it. She's
absolutely.
got it under control. I like that.
Cheyenne Elam, she just showed you how to make it.
She just showed me. Should have taken a video.
So I wonder if Armand was watching as John Trone chops the 3 off the 6. Was Armand watching Cheyenne over there on lane 7 pick that spare up? Here we go. Oh, great cover. Absolutely great cover. Here we go. They gained 19 pins right there, Matt, in 2 frames. Oh, get out. All right. Just a 10. Now here's Dakari. We know all the Ben Davis names because they've been on
here
the
forever,
last 3
seems
matches. All right, just the 6 for
I'd
Dakari.
take that.
Oh.
Another decent shot.
Oh, half 7 there. Headpin forgot to take out the 7 on its way to the 5, didn't it? There we go. There we go.
Put a little pressure on.
Timothy Hughes there with the strike. And I'm telling you, things can change in a hurry. You know, when you think about it, they shot 129, but they're only down 67 pins. It seems like a lot, but in Bakers, it can go way quick.
Spring going, that's nothing.
Boy, you can hear the crowd behind us. It is loud, folks. Here we go. Big shot from Woods here. Cameron Woods in the 5th. Oh, he does. Oh, and it comes back. Oh, it rips the rack. A double for Cameron Woods there, and Maryville's making things interesting right now. Now a big shot here from Cade. Oh, great shot there from
Great shot.
Hannah Balsall in the 4th frame. Oh, Cade with the strike right back from Ben Davis. And a washout split. And I'm telling you, Michigan City's right back in this match over here to our left. There's going to be some high drama when we get to the 9th frame, Matt. Oh, a Brooklyn strike! Uh-oh. Oh, my, as the great late Dick Enberg would say. Now here's Michigan City. Oh, she comes up high. Oh, there's that dreaded. Oh, she's lucky. She doesn't have the 9 in there. Just the 3-6-10. Now Nick Bowman. Big shot. Boy, he has been solid. He has been solid. You know, if you have an MVP of your team.
Nice spare conversion there.
And nice cover of the washout there from Portage in the 4th frame. That's Jade Keller.
Keeping your foot on the gas right now.
And
that's what they're doing.
Michael Austin strikes. My, what a game we have going here.
Everything's heating up.
Can you believe this?
Pace is picking up. Everybody's making everything.
The intensity's building. The crowd's getting into it. What do you think, Matt?
I think it's great. This is what you want to see.
Big shot here from Tyler Smith. Oh, and he throws a strike. I mean,
back and forth.
A strike from Michaela. This isn't league, folks. This is for a state championship. I mean, it's unreal. This is such a privilege to watch.
Oh, gotta get up a little bit.
Get up. Oh! Oh my goodness, what competition we got here. I just can't believe this.
Everything.
And another strike for Michigan City. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh, he got the 9 out. This is unbelievable. Do we need to call it anymore?
I'm not going to say it then. Not going to say it then. I'm just going to let the action call itself, Matt.
Oh.
If you don't want to be a sponsor of this, I don't know what in the world you'd want to sponsor. Are you serious?
My goodness. They know they have to have it, and they are delivering every shot.
But it's not like Ben Davis is backing down. Oh, a gutter for Michigan City. Bob Rohrman Subaru, you picked a great.
Over here.
Bob Rohrman Subaru picked a great time to sponsor the Indiana High School Bowling State Finals.
Let's see how this is.
And another strike from Dakari.
Unbelievable.
Portage up. And a wobbly 9-pin. We almost got to get our breath here, but Cameron Woods, first ball in the 10th. This is a huge shot.
It is. Oh, my.
They got 276 out of there. I'm telling you right now, I have no idea hardly what's going on, but Cade Meska just needs to follow suit here.
What was the difference between the first game for
67 pins.
67.
Oh. Woo. So right now, they just need to shoot a 2-0 game.
He has to.
He needs to make this spare. And Cameron Woods gets a strike here, and I'm telling you, this place is going to absolutely go bonkers.
That's close. Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness.
Awesome.
Oh, my goodness. This is absolutely incredible bowling.
A little high 4-pin over here.
And, you know, we're trying to call both games here.
It is very
Cade Meska needs to make this. He does. We have 121 in the 7th, 118 in the 7th, so a 15-pin game here for the girls.
What does, over here, what does Ben Davis have in the 8th?
They have 186. 276. I'm going to applaud that finish by Maryville.
Nick has to mark, I believe, right?
Nick needs to mark.
Nick needs to mark. I think decent count mark.
He needs really decent count right now.
Yeah.
Maryville comes all the way back to shoot 405 for 2 games. State title on the line. Oh! Ben Davis, your champion on the boys' side, the 2018 state champions on the team. What a game.
Match over here for the boys' side.
What a game. I'm telling you, that deserves a standing ovation for these two teams.
Congrats to Ben Davis. Congrats to Maryville. They put up a big fight that second game.
What
that was fantastic.
What a comeback by Maryville. Nothing to hold your hats on that. Now let's get back to the girls' 9th frame. It's only a 15-pin match. Portage in the lead. And now we got to take a deep breath here as both girls have slowed the pace down, right? Boys is decided. Here we go. Nick Bowman's going to throw his second ball in the 10th.
Some amazing shots by Nick that match. That was fantastic.
And now Michigan City, Hannah Boltzel, 9th frame.
Got to push a little bit.
Got to push.
Can he get the 9 out?
9 out. 9 pin. And now we're going to step back up with Jade Keller here in the right lane. Ben Davis is your champion for the boys' side. And now we're going to find out who on the girls' side is going to win. 18-pin lead going into this match, down to 15. Big shot here for Portage, 9th frame.
Like Nick is taking his last shot here. I'll let him finish.
Now here's.
Oh, good. Couldn't get the 9 out, cap it off. Congrats to them.
Oh, I wish they would settle down a little bit. Let the girls finish. Let the girls finish. Let the girls finish. Let's not interrupt. They kind of jumped up there right when she was bowling, and I didn't want that to interfere. So now Jade Keller's got to pick up the 3-6-10. Oh, and she misses it, Matt. They got 144. It's just a 2-pin game.
This is a 2-pin game.
2-pin advantage for Portage going into the 10th frame. Now your anchor bowlers are up for both teams. Megan Grams will start off the 10th frame for Michigan City. down 2 pins. I thought she tripped
I thought she tripped the 10 too.
Tripped the 4. I thought the 10 was already gone, but she leaves the 10 pin. Now here comes Michaela Hemden. Oh, there we go. Portage is going to win the 2018 Indiana High School Bowling State Finals team event with that strike there from Michaela Hemden. And I'm telling you right now, that boys match was absolutely incredible. I tell you what, hats off to Maryville for coming back after shooting 129, shooting 220, 276 game 2.
We just had 2 fantastic game 2s to end the title match this year. That was unbelievable bowling by all 4 teams here.
.176 your final score for Michigan City. They shoot 346. Michaela Hemden throwing the final shot. They'll shoot 171 for a 359. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions on the girls' side, Portage with a 359, 346 win. Ben Davis runs the table, runs the ladder. They defeat Maryville in an absolutely thrilling match. After Maryville shoots 129 game 1, Maryville shoots 276 to come up short. Ben Davis threw strikes in the final game. They shoot 236. 432 to 405. Ben Davis, your state champion. And Matt, you couldn't expect anything more than this, could you?
Definitely couldn't. You couldn't have wanted anything else besides what we just saw for those last 2 games. That was some unbelievable bowling. Congrats to all 4 teams.
All right, your champions. We're going to come back after the short timeout. We're going to have coaches and players interviews with Ski Anderson, and we're going to have awards presentation right after that, and then we'll close the match and the broadcast after the short timeout on Savage Bowling TV.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
They have, Your Honor.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, Bob Rohrman Subaru has great new car deals. Case dismissed.
Get a sign and drive lease on Subaru Impreza 2.0i for just $219 a month for 42 months with 0 do-it inception.
Buy a Subaru and keep Lafayette driving. Bob Rohrman Subaru, 1600 South Creasy Lane, Lafayette.
All right, welcome back to Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana for the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Championships. And we just witnessed 2 epic state finals for both the boys and the girls. And Laneside, Ski Anderson has the victorious Portage girls.
I'm telling
Take it
you,
away.
This is probably one of the greatest moments of my life because I have not been to any sporting event that had that much energy down the stretch. You guys must be on cloud 9 right now. And how are you still standing? You've been here like since 6:30 this morning bowling, Michaela. How do you do that?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. As you started going here throughout the day, when did you finally realize, you know what? I think we can do this. I think we're going to get there.
Freshman year.
Freshman year. So it wasn't today, it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, does Coach Gossett, does she always have that little hitch in her giddy up when you guys are picking up spares? Because whoever it was, you would throw the ball, and on a spare, as soon as the ball struck the pin, she's got that little jump like, yeah! And then she was always the first one there with a high five.
It's like it's our little good luck charm that she does that every time.
Well, I noticed it early on, and she did it a lot today. Her knees got a heck of a workout with those little jumps. Ladies and gentlemen, your girls' team state champions from Portage. Here's your trophy.
Look at that.
And then head on down to the right there, ladies, and they'll get your photos. Well, I guess I sent you the wrong way, ladies. I'm sorry.
What are you
And here we go. They're getting some photos taken. We need the boys team from Ben Davis. Come on up, gentlemen. Come on up, either side here, on either side. We're letting you guys take your photos. Just kind of giving you guys your moment. Here, get a couple on this side, too. We're all good. Have you ever been a part of anything down the stretch that was that amazing?
Honestly, I can say I've won countless singles tournaments, but this is the most fun I've ever had bowling.
Most fun ever.
Ever.
It was amazing to watch.
There's nothing like bowling with it. There's nothing like teamwork. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever.
Now, at the beginning of the year, coaches and players, they always have those meetings. We're going to go to state. We're going to do our thing. We asked the Portage girls. They said they knew freshman year. I think they're being a little smart. Did you guys really think you had it in you to make it all the way this year?
Oh, yeah, we definitely had it in us.
With a smile like that, you can't doubt them. Here's your trophy, gentlemen. You guys are our tournament champions, state champions from Ben Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, your state champs. Whew. Let's send it back to Scott. I need to sit down and take a break. This has been too much. He's sitting down back there. He's got it easy.
Oh, yeah, we had it easy all right. Wow, I mean, can you have anything more exciting than this, than what we witnessed here? I tell you, hats off to Maryville. Never say die. They start out with 129, come back and throw a brilliant game in game 2 for 276, come up a little short, but you really can't. You got to be proud of that finish if you're the coaching staff of Maryville.
You can't be disappointed with that. I know they wanted to win, but what they did that second game was just unbelievable. To put the pressure on Ben Davis like that was just amazing to watch, and Ben Davis came out on top, but congrats to both teams.
Well, and we know a couple of people that associated with Ben Davis, Nick Bowman and Brad Bowman, and it's really neat to see a father-son, like we talked with EJ and his dad at the World Championships, neat to see a father-son have some success together in this moment. He won a state singles champion, but now he's little icing to the cake, right, with a team title?
Definitely. He's got one more year left, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been an exciting broadcast, and I'm absolutely honored to be a part of it. Want to thank our sponsors, Bob Rohrman Subaru, built local, buy Subaru, and keep Indiana driving. Want to thank Huntington University, Storm, the Bowlers Company, Royal Penn Entertainment, Ebonite. We want to thank Old National Insurance, Motive Bowling. We want to thank Strike and Spare Family Center, Brunswick, Trophy House, 900 Global, and Classic Products for their contributions to make this broadcast. Well, Matt, we thank you for your time to bring us this action and your expertise, and it's got to be, kind of brings back some great memories, doesn't it?
It does. It was a fun day. I hope to come back and watch next year. That was fun to watch. That was unbelievable to watch that title match. It was a great time.
Well, as you move forward in your career, you've taken the senior or the state title yourself in high school, went to college, bowled an All-American level, now a national title. If people want to follow you, give them a shout out on how they can follow your travels as you bowl on the PBA Tour this season.
Definitely, I believe, most of these kids will probably go to college. They will look at colleges to bowl in, and then what I did, I went to some amateur tournaments before I went pro. So kind of get a little taste of what it's like bowling against some of the pros still bowl in those tournaments. So just get a little taste of what it's like, and then you can go from there.
All right, social media. How can they follow your travels?
They can at me at Sanders the Manders on Instagram and Twitter, and then you can follow my Facebook page it should be at Matt Sanders PBA for all of my posts.
All right. Once again, thank you, Matt, for your help, and follow this guy on tour. He's really good, and he doesn't think he's good yet, but he's really good. Trust me, take my word for it. For Ski Anderson and for our producer and director, Chad Lester, again, want to thank you for watching the broadcast of the Bob Rohrman Subaru Indiana High School Bowling State Championships here from Championship Lanes in Anderson, Indiana. It's been a great day. We crowned 2 state singles champions, and now we crowned Ben Davis, your boys champion, and Portage, your girls team champion. We hope to bring you back this live broadcast again next season. We don't know the location yet, but we hope to be bringing you all the live action too as well. once again, thanks you for listening and watching, and we hope to see you sometime soon down the road. For Scott Gilmore, and again, Matt Sanders and Chad Lesser, so long, everyone, from Championship Lanes here in Anderson, Indiana.